Oh shit, dude. These fucking allergies, bro. All right, dude. Here we go.
Just what I needed. Keep your weapons ready.
These fucking sound effects, dude. Shit, inventory.
The place. Let's go inside and find Snapdragon. That smell. Like burnt paper. And where's Snapdragon?
Damn, I probably should have done the quest to like clear this place out that was outside here, but whatever. Whatever, dude. Backpack, backpack. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I just, back with the SSRIs thing, I feel like,
Can't believe this
again, like if it
but Ash
helps and it makes anybody feel better, like go for it, dude. If you like the way it makes you feel, like, I mean, that's how I pretty much feel about all drugs shit, you know? It's like,
oil from Alanor? Perfect. Mix it at the alchemy table.
I don't feel like setting up these standards of, safety and approval and that kind of shit is like the way. It's like,
You're a natural.
if you understand what it is and what it does and how it affects you and you want to use it responsibly, like that's great. Like all that shit should not be illegal for the most part. But
Damn and blast and arse.
but for sure like the SSRIs is part of that kind of reducing all the problems down into like an individual biological thing where it's like there's something wrong with your like body chemistry and we just need to fucking alter it on a fucking consistent regular basis for you to be better. And I feel like that whole story is not accurate about like what's happening when people have these kind of issues. Like that's actually not what's happening at all. Except for like in certain cases like I was saying where those investigations and like meta studies of the SSRI shit was saying it does help people that were like born with. Oh, she hates that shit. I don't want to get that. They were like born with some kind of, you know, physiological predisposition to major depression. Other than that, like the majority of cases of that stuff in society these days is not because of that. It's because of cultural and systemic issues. that they just don't want to address. You know, like first of all, it's kind of like a behemoth, but the money shit is the main problem. Like, because that would cause them, first of all, to lose money, and if you start working solutions like that, you know, how can you make money off of those solutions? So it's like a conflict of interest with capitalism shit, and when there's any kind of conflict of interest with our fucking way of life, it's like, you know, it doesn't matter what it is. Everything gets sacrificed to the beast. It's like, you know, kids are getting shot. Fucking who cares? Oh, that's terrible. We care, but there's nothing we can do about it. Oh, people are like unaliving themselves in record numbers, dude. Oh, that's terrible. I wish, you know, things could be better. But what about the economy?
The old
So,
meeting site is near the bone orchard. I can't remember anything. I like to think we're rubbing up. It's not that I find the old meeting site.
I don't know. Hopefully that explains a little better, like, how I feel about medication. It's not like I just don't like medication because of personal reasons, and I think, like,
Praise the eight.
I don't trust, like, what it does to my body or something.
All right, we'll find them.
You know what I mean? Or are you left? Oh, cool. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong chat. Maybe. Or maybe it just takes a second for it to come through. Just like a little bit more of a delay on Twitch, I think. Yeah, so like, as much as it like, some people might like it and it feels good to take it or whatever, I feel like it's ultimately it's like another kind of tool of control and like suppression of the fucking evil empire, dude. So that's why I don't like it. Fisherman's Isle. Wait, what is this place? Huh? Oh, it's here. Oh, this is part of Grot. Okay, okay.
No way.
Well, I mean, maybe that's part of it. It makes you like more docile or something, but that's not what I'm saying, really. I'm just saying it's like
Sorry, bees, but this one's
all the other shit we were talking about, like how it kind of relegates all mental health issues into like individual biological problems, you know, and that need to be treated like on a daily basis with drugs that aren't really solving the problem. You know, that way they can just keep making money off of it. Yeah, that might be added benefit of it too. You know, it's like a pacifying effect or something that the drugs have. But it's like I don't really think they even. Oh shit! I don't even really think that they care. You know, it's like they don't care if people are going on like shooting sprees and stuff. You know, it's like
Tough work. Better you than me.
yeah, and people buy the story. Yeah, it's like they've been telling that same story forever. They say that about alcoholism. Alcoholism is a disease. But it's like if you really want to
Be gentle.
treat that stuff effectively, like why did they stop using LSD to treat it? Why did they stop the trials with that shit?
Stop! Before you enter this village, a word with you.
And I mean, we know why. It's because like the counterculture stuff in the '60s, and they wanted to shut down all the hippie stuff and the like love and like socialist feelings that the that the fucking psychedelic macro dosing stuff was giving people. You know, and they used all kinds of stuff to try to like demonize it, like the Charles Manson shit and the right, right. Like, I mean, you could say anything is biological, you know, but if you're trying to like reduce it only to being like that and like not giving it context in like society or the bigger picture, it's like you're why are you doing that? Why are they doing that? Why would you want to like insist that it has to be this like condition that exists in a vacuum and that it's like everything has to be like you know if you got pneumonia all you got to do is take this antibiotic and then you know it'll be fixed and it's even the same shit with that dude like they're with the drug shit like the antibiotics are basically like napalm dude for your immune system. It's like they indiscriminately kill like huge categories of bacteria, like good and bad or whatever. Like they upset the balance in your body and your digestive system and all that stuff. But like they're easier. So I don't know if you know this, but in the earlier days of that stuff, like developing antibacterial drugs, they were experimenting a lot with the most abundant organisms on the planet, viruses, which there's pretty much a virus for every bacteria, every like organism. So there's viruses that only affect certain bacteria. Oh god, I almost died there, dude. Ugh! So, and they call them bacteriophages. So like if there's a bacteria that causes strep throat, they can give you a shot, and those viruses will not affect your anything else in your body at all, or any other bacteria, except for those specific bacteria that are causing the strep throat. And the reason that they don't ever use those or talk about those anymore is because, well, I mean, first of all, you know, it's more tedious. It's like you have to identify the exact correct bacteria that's causing the problem. So you have to do like cultures and all that. And You know, sometimes like people's conditions are caused by more than one thing. You know, like pneumonia can have multiple causes, like coexisting too. So like it could be fungal, it could be viral, it could be bacterial, and like if it's bacterial, it could be multiple kinds of bacteria that are causing it. So if you're going to use phages, you'd have to use multiples, and they'd have to be like all the correct ones. So like it's a little more exact of a treatment, but it also gets around the whole like superbugs bullshit because you know the viruses like evolve with the bacteria to like if the bacteria get better at avoiding the virus gets better at killing the bacteria. So like it's a way like socially and like public health wise, it's a way safer method of treating bacterial illnesses. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They caused this whole crisis of like superbugs and stuff like MRSA and shit. Which like MRSA could be easily killed with a phage. But it costs a lot of money to like do all that research and develop all that stuff and then like to you know do all the education and the testing and the like all that everything around it. So like that's what I'm saying, dude. It's all money shit. It's all just like money is more important than people's lives and public health and all that shit. As long as like some people can get rich of it off of it, like that's the main. We're still in that fucking phase of like humanity, and we're trying to get past it, but people are so resistant to it because they just I don't know, bro. They believe all the fucking bullshit and they don't question shit and they scapegoat people so much. It's like, oh, it's these people's fault. It's the Democrats' fault. It's Trump wasn't on the Epstein list. He's a really great guy trying to help out small businesses. It's like,
No, something bad happened here. Hyacinth! Blood everywhere.
oh my god, my allergies, dude. Hopefully this medicine kicks in pretty
Snapdragon's
soon.
magic did this. It happened quite recently. Oriel, they wrecked this
Speaking of medication, dude.
Oh, gods. Look at this place. Right.
Yeah, so like I was saying,
Look at
I'm not like necessarily anti-medication. I'm like
We should be able to pick up the trail if we crouch and examine the ground.
I'm anti-reducing all fucking problems, especially mental health, down to like biological, individual medical issues. And like never looking at the cultural context and everything.
There's
Wait,
so much blood.
where's the blood? I don't see any blood.
You think you'll win?
No, you saw that like probably because I posted it, right? I posted that on the group. Yeah, I really liked that though. It was really good. That's America, dude.
How it's done?
And it's been like that. It's not like a new thing. It's been like that since forever.
Still got room to grow.
Nice, she got a level. Where is this, dude? It says Trail of Blood, but I don't see any blood. Do you? I don't see any blood anywhere. Alright, here's where we found the stuff. Here's blood.
Look at you being resourceful.
Okay, here's the house. No blood. There's no blood, dude. What blood? Oh my gosh, man. This is...
Please be a challenge. Please be a challenge.
Mm.
You can make cloth from this? Can I count the petals, please?
Wait, oh wait. Okay, there we go. Nice blood trail, guys.
Oh, Snapdragon, please, no.
Always the best of us. You there, halt! There's great danger ahead. You there, halt! There's great danger ahead. You there, halt! There's great
Oh my god, lady. Stop. Deranged citizen. Where? I missed it. Oh. Somebody shot me or something? I need to go do inventory after this.
No, 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 no. It doesn't matter how you found us. You two. Everyone in that pathetic little club of yours. You're dead. You're all dead. I'll tell you.
That burn Snapdragon gave you, it must be very painful. I've seen wounds like that before. If you don't get healed soon...
I can endure. We march forward toward... Oh.
I've got a healing poultice here. I can make all that pain go away. You just need to talk.
Maybe. Oh, God, this hurts. Maybe you're right. You give me the poultice, and I'll tell you what I know. It won't help you anyway. No idea. We have bolt holes like this one all across the Dominion. We shift between them all the time. Even I don't know where the next muster point will be. Your Hyacinth is gone. And I have no idea where.
Oh God, dude, I hate allergies.
Our squad captain might know. His quarters are just in the next room. No guarantees. We cover our tracks, even from each other. Something a lot of you could take notes on. But there may be something there. I've never... thank you. Please. The pain is unbearable.
So bad.
Here. And just so you know, it's got a side effect.
What side effect? Oh!
Death? Oh, nice. Oh, oh my gosh, dude. I need some more water in a minute.
Let's look around. Anything interesting? Let me take a look.
Mm.
A metal disc. I think I recognize that. Hold on to it.
Roger.
No surprise, they just as I thought. Since we
Didn't you hear me? I said try anything clever again and I'll gut you where you stand.
Technically, I am never not doing something clever. Where are you taking me?
Our insider family wants to properly introduce themselves. We're headed to Crimson Cove, Tinkerer.
Oriel! Oh, that makes me happy. Did you hear that? Hyacinth isn't the... I know. It's a case. We might have to do... no. Always. When I thought... Don't, please. I know what you're saying. But if it's her... If we walk in that cave in which Syria turns out to be the traitor... I don't know what I'll do. Ugh, sick to my stomach. But I guess I'm less angry. I'm trying not to lose sight of
She's the coolest,
Hyacinth,
huh, dude?
even if I'm incredibly relieved Hyacinth isn't the traitor.
I do want to listen to that thing still. About the Ethan Klein and all that shit. I'm gonna do it in a minute though, because I'm definitely gonna go get some more water in a second. Oh. Yeah, she's my favorite. Like, I don't know if she's the best, like damage wise and all that shit, or just like utility wise. But for sure, she's my favorite.
You there, halt! There's great danger ahead.
Oh, look at this, dude. Oh, this guy got it, dude. Dang.
Wonderful. Thought I'd be yapping here for eternity. Blasted wormies only have eyes for the empty ones. Very well. How can you... Yes!
The heck?
Ah, quite the view from up here, eh? I'm at the landscape. Don't get any ideas.
Wait, did we just
All right.
accept another
Nothing
random
fires
quest?
arrested me. Try searching the
Oh,
world
we
for me.
did. I thought that
Keep them
was...
skeletons around until my
I don't
vision
know why I
closes.
clicked on that. Whatever, we can come back to that. You think you guys are gonna get this game or what?
We're agreed then. We're here to cause some trouble?
Oh, yeah, I think Jared was talking about getting it. And once we get to 45, we can start doing the Undaunted daily shit. Well, I mean, they have some daily shit also. Oh, dude, what?
We depart within the hour. Tell me.
I should have just went to a way shrine. Is it? I don't know, dude. What? Hold on. It's $20.
Set nearly 1,000 years before the events in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion and the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls Online lets you take part in the stories set within the compelling
It's
history
$20
and
for the
deep
base
lore of the
game.
Elder Scrolls franchise. Designed to be played exactly the way you want to play, you can start wherever you like, with no level
But the
restrictions and no subscription required. This massive world is yours to explore, alone or with friends.
like if you got ESO, the base game, and ESO Plus, it would give you everything. ESO Plus gives you everything. But it's like a subscription. I mean, or you could just do the base game. It's
Add
like
you to the list.
there's no problem with that.
Tell me.
And then you can like get the. There's so many DLCs. That's why most people it's easier just to do ESO Plus. But
Keep an ear out for anything exciting.
you could like
You look
get the
sleepy.
DLCs
Maybe
one at a time, and you know, whenever you like finish all the base game content, if you wanted to keep going, like get some of the
flowers make me so
like companions and different things that they have in the DLC areas.
And they buy them. A true walker.
I mean, there's a ton of content in the base game itself, so is it here? Oh yeah, it's there. Okay. So it's like if you're just like playing casual, it's like there's no problem with just doing the base game first. Like the $20 gets you a lot of shit. And then if you wanted to like expand it from there, you could figure out how you wanted to do it. But can we survive that, dude? Oh,
Let's make some noise.
oh yeah, I need to do
Ever heard
inventory
of Dagger or
shit.
Beaver?
I never heard her say that. When you're chopping wood. Maybe there's a way shrine over here. Oh, that's the same one we were at. Is there? Oh, ain't shit here. We gotta go. We gotta go here. Oh, do we have to like liberate this place before we can?
Let's go!
Oh wait, we gotta go that way.
Here we go!
I think we do. It says there's. Well, we could do this at least. Oh, that should clear up a lot, dude. Oh,
Time to knock some heads.
nice. Another sky shard up here.
Something's gnawing here.
There's another one down there.
Think they got what it takes?
One. Oh, I don't see it. Where is it? Oh.
Let's get
So
out of here.
we should definitely not have jumped down here. Oh. It's alright, we can get back up there. Oh, nice, and there's a way shrine over here, too.
You there. Mariel the Iron Hand will need your help.
I love how people try to talk to you when you're just, like, riding past full speed on a horse. Like you're gonna stop and listen to them. Dude, it's so bad. I think it's gonna... Hopefully it gets better in a second. Oh, shit.
I swear I could hear it speaking.
Let's, see... She's, like, so easy to level up,
Listen, once we
too.
get to Crimson Cove.
Like her rapport. Okay, she unlocked a new slot, too. Oh, this is a healing. Oh, this is like buffs. These are good, dude. I'm gonna do this one. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's do this little part, and then we'll take a really quick water break, and then we'll start the video, dude. That's how we like got on this whole conversation in the first place. Well, kind of.
Let's make this quick. I won't take it lying down.
Oh gosh, dude. I'm gonna like wash my face too, dude. Maybe that'll help.
What are the chances this is a cozy delve?
Wait, what? How do we get up there? Can we get up there from here? Hmm. Ugh. Oh.
Smell that? Sea salt and blood. Be ready.
You stay down and do this together then. You fight them head on, I'll strike from the shadows.
Did you hear something? Thanks. I needed a stretch.
Surprise! Stay sharp.
Tell the truth to those unworthy of it. Give me a second. Give it your all.
Oh, that was like a boss, dude. No wonder. No wonder she's a little tanky.
Missed this.
It's like a little mini boss. Everybody's playing this class, dude. I think this is like the newest class.
There, up top. That banner again. This must be the Thalmor base. Can never have too much, right?
Oh, secret entrance.
Hyacinth, it doesn't have to be like this. Give me what I need and all this pain will stop.
I think it's hard to tell unless you're like up really close. Because they're all like humanoid.
Agent, go! I need some more time.
You heard the boss. Let's squash this flower.
No one is going to believe this.
Like I want to make a couple more for PvP only.
Tan, you'll see. This is all for us.
But this guy's going to be just like pure PvE. I mean, you could use him for PvP, I think.
Pull the control levers, friend.
I don't know how much of a difference. Wait. This is, how do we get off this quest? Yeah, like she's definitely a different race, you know? She's a elf. I think she's a high elf.
That did it. Hyacinth, are you all right?
Thank you both. I would not have lasted much longer. We should speak outside.
Damn, they got the guillotines ready here, dude. We need more of that. Oh, I know, right? What's up, bro?
Wisteria is the traitor. After she seeks...
Wisteria has gone to your greenhouse? Good. She and I need to have a word.
Careful, Bogcup. Wisteria is not who we thought she was.
Get to the garden, Hyacinth. We can handle
Oh, it's getting better little by little, dude. Mm. Yeah, she don't like it when you pick those things up, dude, but whatever. This quest is gonna give her like 500 rapport or something, I bet, when we finish this.
The crew's in danger.
Where's it at, though? What? Oh, we gotta go to a whole different place.
Caught me at a busy time.
Okay, let's go to, I guess here.
I'll be at this a while.
Ah, yeah, that medicine's finally working, dude. Where is it? Like, where's the garden? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Was it just me? Was it just me, or it wasn't even there?
We've got this. She's here. I can feel it. Wisteria! Why are you doing this? Help me understand.
The
I'm
heck?
doing this for us, Tan. Remember our dream? A world free from suffering, from corruption. Safe.
A world controlled by the Saythalmor? How is that safe?
The Saythalmor are a means to an end. It would be a world under our control. Please, listen to me.
Wisteria, I thought I knew you, but this is... No! I won't! I'm sorry.
You're just another thorn in my side to be plucked and tossed away. And to think, I wrote you off as one of Tan's many flights of fancy. My dear, Tan Lauren is prone to them after all. And now they hate me. I suppose I have you to thank for that. I'm sure you will. And Tan,
I feel hollow. Like she took a part, maybe. What? And we lost Snapdragon, and I'll never understand why Wisteria is doing this, but we saved Hyacinth.
Okay, so maybe there's one more chapter, like, to her shit, dude, huh? The companion quests are crazy like that. They don't, like, they don't show up
Wisteria
until...
is the traitor. Remember when I was stuck in that ice? I kept thinking Wisteria will save me. She'd come strolling down the path from and look how far we've come.
That's
Actually,
how I met her, dude. I
maybe
saved her from an
she
ice
hates
block.
you so much. She seems to really hate you, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed. If she hates you, the Wisteria I know, well, the one I knew, she could face down.
But anyways, like this shit, the...
Wisteria is the traitor. Anything for you. I think we're really starting to hit our stride, don't you? Wisteria
Yeah.
is the traitor.
So, like, this rapport scale, like, the higher it gets, the more, you know, they'll like, start sharing those quests. So I think there must be one more, like, around here somewhere, maybe. Maybe two more. I don't know how many they have, but... I think you get all these from doing, like, the... like, area quests. Anyways, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water, and, yeah, I'll be right back. I want to tell you about, like, what me and my friend were talking about, like, that whole question I put on Facebook about was every U.S. president a piece of shit? But give me a sec. All right, dude. Where were we? What were we talking about? I don't remember. I don't care about this or this. I think, wait, we could bring her and do the Undaunted. She loves the Undaunted shit.
Good to see your face again. Ready to write the next chapter of our tale?
Oh, yeah, President soon. See, hers is like way lower, right? I mean, I've used her a lot less, but. I think we have. No, that's Mage's Guild. That's Undaunted. Bulgrul is Undaunted. Bulgrul. Yeah, I mean, can you think of any president that wasn't a piece of shit? Or, like, at least not a complete piece of shit? Or, like, if you had to pick one, who would be, like, your favorite? Or your least hated? Tappa, 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 Tio. Damn, Chapatio's the shit, dude. Obama, dude. The drone strike champion of the world. Wait, peanut farm guy? Who had a peanut farm? What?
Here we go.
Am I drunk? Or is it me?
Am I drunk or is it me? What? That's your question? I mean, probably both, right? If you're drunk, that means it's you. Yeah, I think he's hmm I like how my friend Jason brought up the Adams family. John Adams, the original John Adams, I don't know as much about other than like before he was president, like in the Federalist Papers and some of his views on things that like were pretty good as far as how America should be formed and everything. But I know his son, John Quincy Adams, was like really outspoken. He was right after, I think, right after Andrew Jackson. Oh, okay. Is there any way I can like turn this off? Because I don't really give a fuck, dude. If people are placing on the leaderboard. Wolf. Wow, we got a helmet, dude. That's great.
I'm in your service.
Hell yeah.
What do you say to some celebratory sweets?
Hell yeah, dude. I'm all about that. Oh, we gotta open this thing, I guess. Jimmy Sharter.
Let's do this together.
Cool. Can we get out this way?
Stendar was with with us in that fight.
Oh.
Our travels together have taught me so much.
Nice. Dude, what is up with this cave? Like, we're getting further away from the entrance. I did not see the... Yeah, there it is. This. We need this.
Move! Get out of there! We'll get done.
Wolfing out. Yeah, there's a lot of wolves. Oh, it's because she's sending those little things, dude. Crazy ghost lady. Whoops. Alright, we're full again, dude. We gotta go do some real
Drop your feet. Get moving.
inventory management here. Okay, great.
Shining steel.
Do they have?
Give a shout. I want to get a gift for Aurelia.
I don't think they have crafting here. Oh wait, here's some stuff. It's just woodworking and alchemy, dude. What? Let's go somewhere else. Fuck this place.
Get yourself a drink. And what? I don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in. Yeah, I don't know if it's placebo. I mean, I'm saying like if the feeling you get from it like actually helps, you know, like because it's like you know what, like how SS. I know you are, but like you know, SSRI like it does have that kind of like subduing, like calming effect. So like if people like that feeling and it makes them feel like they can function better, like in
Here we go.
whatever, like work or fucking whatever.
I'm not like knocking using it for that reason. And it's same with like weed and stuff. But what these people are saying is like that you have some kind of like disorder underlying that the medicine is like the function of the medicine, like other than just how it makes you feel, is actually like fixing the problem.
Good quality there.
And I don't know if that's true either with like weed or SSRIs or whatever. But it's like that's not why people self-medicate. Is because they know the science and the fucking like what the drugs are doing. They're always going off of how it makes them feel. You know, like opioids are analgesic. They fucking numb people's pain, or at least their experience of the pain. So like, it makes pain more bearable. So like, there's a stigma with heroin that like it just ruins your life and you turn into a junkie who like can only think about getting their next fix or whatever. But there are people who use heroin, you know, like functional alcoholics. There's like functional heroin addicts who use heroin rather than using it obsessively to like numb like psychological pain, you know, or like escape from dealing with fucking life. They use it for like physical pain because they have like they do like manual hard labor jobs, so they'll use it to like be able to do their job. You know, like, so it's like, and I feel like that's how it is with drugs in general. Like, most people use drugs not because of like they understand the it's like a whole crossing of wires with like perceived effects of a drug and
What do they do for fun around here?
and like the actual underlying biochemistry and all that shit, you know? You don't need to understand the biochemistry to like know that it makes you feel good. But like if you take antibiotics, you don't feel shit. Unless you're like super attuned with your body and you notice some kind of like difference, and then maybe even in that case it'd make you feel worse because it's like fucking up your digestive system and shit. But like understanding the science of that and how that works, like it works in medicine because you know nobody would take antibiotics unless it was like some trial and error shit where they were like, okay, if you eat this fucking moldy bullshit, like you don't die from pneumonia or the plague or something, you know? But that never happened as far as I know. But yeah, like, yeah, I think there's like a distinction there that's important between how drugs make you feel versus what they're actually doing, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, think about like mushrooms. Mushrooms, like, they'll make you feel. I mean, a lot of people, they make you feel nauseous also, which sucks, but like, they give you like some euphoria and, you know, all that stuff that comes along with that class of psychedelics where it's like you feel kind of like connected and all that stuff, but But what it's actually doing to your body is like I mean, I don't think they even really fully understand that part, but at least there's one perspective that says it's like a defense mechanism of the mushroom to like make animals not eat it anymore. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, you seen those memes like that? All right, what are we doing here? Oh, we gotta go talk to this guy. That's right. Maybe this will. Maybe this will trigger her first little companion quest. So yeah, anyways, like I'm all for people using substances like
All of these beasts are so interesting.
because they make them feel good or like they help them do stuff, you know, in their life.
Other than that, I have
You
no
know, like
regrets.
within reason. Like going overboard is obviously going to fuck you up, you know, everything in moderation, but
That's good. Don't know what's inside
oh
until
fuck, I forgot to do the inventory.
you're back. That's good. Don't
We could explore a delve every day.
Yeah, dude, she did it.
I wouldn't get bored.
She loves that shit. She loves that.
My friend, I
Okay.
think, of
She
course,
wants to
I'm
do her
not sure.
quest now. She
I
loves romance novels. No! Anything but that. Anything but that, you freak. I'm asexual after that. Wait, we're researching, right? No? We can research. Hell yeah. 21 hours. Wow. I think the final research, like, it gets up to like 90 days or something. I don't know. We'll see. It's already a 1 day. That one. Okay, this shit. Let's get rid of this shit. Whoops. And not mean to do that. Okay, let's check this out. We might need to sell some stuff. I think this guy over here.
The right tool for the right job.
Or lady. Whatever. Blacksmithing's about to go up, I think. Oh, maybe not, dude. We might have enough stuff. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Crazy. Oh, wait, did we look at the armor on the blacksmith shit?
Dennis believes that his weapons are with him.
Okay, we did. Alright, now we need woodworking.
I must finish this.
Wait, what are we doing on research? Okay, we're good. One day and 16 hours left on that, dude. That's crazy. Okay. Imagine what's going on over here then. In this fucking noggin, dude. It's like that Simpsons, dude, where it shows Homer's brain and it's like just like monkey like hitting symbols together. Oh. Whoop. I don't know how we're supposed to get there, but oh, you know what would be cool to do while we're here? There's like a card game in this game. We can unlock here. Hmm. All right.
Over here, I could use your help.
I think actually the card game thing is Here somewhere. I think it's here. Oh, it's there. Uh-oh. That hurt. I think it's this guy,
Come
actually.
on, just one more match. Heard all that, eh?
Oh, ridiculous nose ring. Find another racket, Bragus. Tribute ain't for you.
Actually, I think it'd be good to...
Greetings. You join?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, he is up there. Okay, how do we get over there, though? There we go.
Bragus, I told you. I can't do. Hey, it's our newest recruit. You saw.
Trying to help our friends. No worries, alright? Fancy a game?
Is there a way to speed this up, bro? This guy is so slow. Hmm. In prison. Okay, so that's just all it does for now. You just using that to get rid of cards or what? Yeah, bro, this is gonna be crazy. I'm getting both of these right now. All right, we got 5. I think we'll do this and this. This is kind of lame. Hmm. This kind of sucks. What? Oh, come on, dude. What the hell? What up? Oh, I'm losing, but I'm gonna win. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. What did you got it? You downloaded it? It's free to play, right? I mean, I could play it. It seems like kind of this, like, you know, you got to build up your character and all that. No! Oh, I fucked that up. Oh well. Whoa. Yeah, you should try it out. Oh. Alright, what's up now, bitch? Yeah, it was like, it's a heavy game. I mean, so is this. Oh shit, he's about to win, what? I think I, okay, yeah, it's still going because I beat his score. Nice, dude. That was a close one.
Not bad for your first game.
This one. Yes, forgive this one. Ha, it is
Very expensive.
Yeah, nice, dude. $20, yeah,
Ah, there's...
it'd be worth it.
Well, if not...
We could get, I could get on Once Human though, if you want to mess with. Like, show me if you start playing it. If you want to mess around with it, I can switch over to that.
Welcome back. Just a little something. I have it on good authority. By
Marunji, he's good.
You come to this one. Remember, yes, I offer. Ha.
Guards, a thief! Apprehend them at once!
Damn, somebody's in there stealing shit, dude. Oridon. Okay, but we gotta... We came here to do her quest.
I'm right beside you. Let's get out there.
Is that a flaming chicken?
Stendarr, keep me safe. And my coins in my purse.
Who's got the sand for the job?
I think this is like the starter island, maybe, for this. Maybe not. I could be wrong. Because what is this?
Now, here's an intrepid explorer if I've ever seen one.
We never think to fear.
Damn, somebody wrote all those songs and shit, dude. Okay. Oh, how do we get out of here?
Perfect spot to sit and think.
It says it's in there where we were, but what? Oh.
Your people are in as much danger as everyone else, Galford. Sea elves make no distinctions when it comes to staging raids.
I didn't say we weren't being favored. The Stormlord can fend for themselves. We always have.
I'm simply suggesting that you bring your people into the city. The Rhine District has enough room for
Oh. Yeah, you might have to uninstall it and reinstall it or something. Bro, this is so stupid. Like, how are you supposed to get out of here? Why does it tell me to go in? Oh, okay, okay. I found it. But wait, now it changed to 2000. What the? What? Bro. Oh, okay. We got to take a boat there. That's what it is. What? Oh, this is so confusing, dude. Why?
House Mornard needs adventurers. Who's got the sand for the job?
Oh. Oh.
I bet I can bang the dents from my armor while we're in town.
Oh, great.
How may I serve? It depends where you need to go. This is a working ship.
Oh. Oh. Dude.
Let's go.
There she is. Who's that with her? He looks familiar.
I can't believe the town guard didn't want to help us.
We'll keep looking, Lady Aurelia. I bet he's just laying low somewhere on the island.
I remember you. I'm not hurt, no. Izzy must have told you what happened. I came here with a painter friend, Kiv Linders, and I thought our rooms were burgled. Something just felt off. I asked a waitress about him, and she said nothing truly valuable, but Isabel gave me...
I cannot believe you lost that ring, Aurelia. Hello, Captain Marceau. Funny to see you here.
Good to see you, Isabel. I know you're upset, but the thief may still be on the island. Perhaps more stolen goods fell from his bag as he ran.
That's a great idea. If he dropped more things as he ran, we could use the trail to track him.
Yes, go and see. Maybe he dropped the ring, and it's just sitting in the street somewhere.
I've heard good things about you. Look around.
Jakan is innocent.
Burgled. She got burgled, dude. It's not her fault.
can smell that from here. Is that hair grease? Ugh, figures. Could be something from our thief. If he didn't hear it hit the ground, he was probably moving. Oh, nice. What did you find? If he cut through here, he went to the docks. I can't wait to get my hands on that skeever.
Oh.
Wheat roll. I was right. He must have gone for a ship. Let's ask around. Maybe someone saw where he went.
Don't know him. Probably.
That
I don't take bribe.
Drake. Let's talk, my friend. I hope this would be a quick trip to a distant port. Retrieve the ring, then share. I feel like we thank you, my.
Oh, no, he got away. Isabel, I'm so sorry.
This ship sets. Not so.
Are you going after that?
Oh, it's not that, dude. It's in my nose. Whatever it is. But yeah, I have some. I could try it, dude. I have some like allergy ones. Let me see. See if that helps. This shit's been fucking me up so bad all day, dude.
We need help. You're not a local, are you? I can... Want some food or drink?
Oh, not shocking. Ugh. I'm gonna have to lay off the Shane.
I like her black
The
eyes,
show's
dude.
back up in what I should do. I've been making some experimental alchemical mixtures, and I love
The saucy Nicks.
Stendarr help us. I guess we're heading to Wayrest.
Don't be surprised if you see me in Wayrest.
Whoa! Okay, yeah, so whatever. anyways, like me and my brother and one of our friends were talking about that. Like, I think it was because I put like a. Let me look. Oh, he posted a meme about Teddy Roosevelt, like a political compass meme. It was actually pretty good, but it showed like basically Teddy Roosevelt in all four quadrants, where it was like the communist one is he broke up the corporate monopolies, the like libertarian socialist, the Green Party type one is that he founded the national park system, and then the like Republican type one is that he expanded the United States empire, and then the libertarian one is that he was like a hunter of fucking exotic wild animals. And then him and my brother were just kind of like talking about what Teddy Roosevelt actually was. You know, like, and you know how what he was like what his policies were and stuff. And my brother was kind of like contrasting him with Donald Trump and saying he's like basically nothing like he's like anti-MAGA kind of. And I was like, yeah, the meme, it reminds me of like that post I made a long time ago about how like pretty much every U.S. president was a fucking huge piece of shit. Especially like, because my brother was saying like basically Trump wishes he could be for conservatives what Teddy Roosevelt was for Democrats. And then my friend was, our other friend was saying like, well, wasn't Teddy Roosevelt a Republican? Which he was for some time. He wasn't like the whole time, but also before I even said anything, they talked about that, how the parties were kind of flip-flopped back then. But I was just kind of saying, like, it reminded me of that thing that I wrote about how pretty much every U.S. president was a huge piece of shit. And my brother was saying, yeah, I kind of feel like if you, like, have ambition to try to get into that position, it's like you're kind of, it's like a magnet for, and plus, like, the magnitude of that job and all that stuff, it, like, kind of requires you to be a piece of shit. And I was like, well, it reminds me of that thing I wrote, how they all are, but I don't think you have to be, but it's definitely like, like looking into all that and doing like a deep dive, it revealed quite a bit about, I mean, things I already suspected, but it just made it like abundantly clear that the United States like has a certain character, and like especially that it took shape like after World War II, but like even before that, with the way, like, kind of my main criteria for judging if they were a piece of shit or not was like how they treated the American natives was like probably the biggest thing. Did they support genocide? Did they like help perpetrate genocide? And another big thing was, I mean, kind of what he was saying about like the Teddy Roosevelt busting up the trust. That's a big plus for Teddy Roosevelt. But at the same time, Teddy Roosevelt was like horrible about the Native Americans, and he pretty much, the other big criteria was like U.S. imperialism, expansionism shit, which is like probably the biggest given for what they were saying was like that job requires that of you because it's like you have to promote the United States interests and all that shit or whatever. I mean, you don't necessarily have to, but it's like you kind of get pushed into that by the people because the people are fucking shitty, dude. That's the whole thing. It's like the American people fucking kind of suck, dude.
Do you think there's a sweet
So like,
around here?
There you are. I have been expecting you.
anyways, Teddy Roosevelt was shitty with the Indians, and he pretty much fucking manufactured a war, the Spanish-American War, with William Randolph Hearst, in like a very 9/11 type event, catalytic event for like that's the whole thing that William Randolph Hearst is. I don't know if it's like accurate or verifiable or not, but that's the story that they always tell is that William Randolph Hearst said, if you provide the pictures, I'll provide the war. If you don't know who William Randolph Hearst is, he's the guy who they made the Citizen Kane movie about. That he was like a big newspaper mogul. One of those huge like industry megalomaniacs that, you know, took over multiple industries, like American industrialist type.
Lost? How can we be lost?
So he helped Teddy Roosevelt like get public favor for to declare war on the Spanish. And that was like all the shit with the fucking
Another find for your pack.
Philippines and all that shit. But anyways,
I can't believe I'm here. Look at this place.
yeah, Teddy Roosevelt was a piece of shit. Like, maybe not the biggest, but he was a pretty big piece of shit. His persona was kind of like, I mean, I think he grew up, he did a lot to promote, like, health and fitness and stuff, too. And the national parks thing is cool, but, like, his character is pretty much kind of defined by that he was, like, a sickly kid, and his parents, like, didn't really have any, you know, good solution for him. Like, they didn't, you know how to fucking take care of him. And he had asthma, and he had, like, all these health problems. Like chronic bronchitis or so, whatever. But he discovered, like, as a teenager, he discovered health and fitness shit. Like, working out allowed him to overcome a lot of his health problems. So he became, like, a huge advocate of that, and he was just kind of like a tough guy, you know. He was like a jock, really. He just wanted to present this like masculine appearance, but it wasn't so much as where he was like, I don't know what his like opinions on like women and that kind of stuff were, but I mean, probably not great. But I don't think he had as much of like a superiority complex about his masculinity as, you know, say like someone like Trump or, you know, just like fragile masculinity. I don't think he really had that. I think he was really secure in his masculinity, but he was also like, just like that, dude. He was like a fucking macho tough guy, like, you know, just tough it out and you can, like, overcome, you know? So I think it was, like, well-intentioned, but also it was, like, that's why he was, like, hunting fucking, like, rhinoceros and shit like that, too, you know? But, anyways, they were going back and forth about it, and I kind of said that about, you know, how basically all of them were pieces of shit, and our friend said something like, I mean, my brother kind of basically agreed and was like, whatever. But our friend said a few things about it. He was saying basically like, one of the things he said was, I don't think it's fair to judge historical figures by today's like moral standards, which is probably something you've maybe heard before. Like I've heard that argument a lot in philosophy and like ethics shit. So like he brought that in, and then he also said that he's more interested. He doesn't really think that like talking about moral judgments of historical figures like really is insightful in any meaningful way. That it's more interesting to him to like look at say like just like the workings of the whole system and how like the political and social machinery of a nation or an empire works in history, and like what insights that gives you about like human nature and the way that these things should be like kind of designed or whatever, like the way it works and the way like the reasons why like basically people's moral judgments are kind of
like our friends,
like irrelevant or something. He didn't say that, but that's like kind of, I can tell that's like, because people say it's like more of a science. It's like dissecting the frog, without the frog being alive. Like you see the parts, but you don't like get to really
Listen to the young woman.
See the what like animates it actually, like what is actually happening. Like because morality, to me, like the ethics part of it, like. Okay, so here's what I was saying about it. I was like, well, I mean, there's a lot more we could get into about the whole conversation, but basically I was saying that whole thing about, like, not applying moral judgments to historical figures, because, right, yeah, they were different times or whatever, yeah, that's what it is. Like, but, okay, so I understand not like judging people for say like some sense of responsibility to not expose the public or to expose like kids to like carcinogens, right? Because like in the 1800s or early 1900s they didn't know about that, so it's like how could you hold them accountable for that? Like, it just doesn't apply, right? Historically, that doesn't apply. But, I mean, not like that fucking keeps companies and fucking presidents today from doing that, like, not giving a shit about it. But the thing is, that's like an access to information issue. To say that, like, just because it was more like socially normal to like support slavery or to accept genocide at the time doesn't mean that that's not. It's like people still support that today. People still obviously like people still like back then one of the people we were talking about was Andrew Jackson, which like in my estimates of like how terrible U.S. presidents were, he's by far the worst to me. Like of all of them, he's the worst fucking horrible piece of shit that was ever president. Like I mean, I think him and his followers and his base are super comparable to Donald Trump. And the MAGA movement. They're very similar. That's how we even started talking about, because I brought that up, because they were comparing, my brother was talking about Donald Trump and whatever. But I said, yeah, like the MAGA movement really resembles a lot to me the Jacksonian Democrats. So like, basically Andrew Jackson was, that's what I was saying, like, it's easy for us to look back and look at Andrew Jackson and say, like, that guy was a fucking horrible piece of shit by today's standards. But people back then were doing that. Like, they called him King Andrew the First. He was, like, reviled, dude. Like I mean, not by everyone, obviously, because it's like Trump. He's a polarizing figure, but he was like a fucking egomaniacal, like just brutal too. He was just like a heartless, fucking, like just terrible fuck, dude. Who like he considered the Native Americans to be like dogs, you know, like he just fucking wanted them exterminated, and he did more to do that than any other president. And I mean, all kinds of stuff. He crashed the fucking economy, but he portrayed this image of himself like sticking up for the little guy and small businesses and fighting the banks. So like the frontier folks and the the like southern like plantation owners and those people, they loved him. So it was like it's not that different than today. You know what I mean? There's obvious differences, and like the social climate and like acceptability generally of slavery and that kind of stuff, whatever, and like attitudes towards Native American, like things were different for sure. But like, look, man, what I was saying was like, I think you can find examples in history of people that were like very morally conscious and like they were working to humanize other people that weren't like them, that weren't of their like culture or their country or their race or ethnicity or whatever. There were people doing that all along. Like maybe they weren't always like overtly opposing slavery or whatever, but there were people like even in ancient Greece who were talking about, because like it was kind of more normal socially back then to just consider people of other cultures like barbaric and like they have it all wrong and we're the ones doing it right and like fuck them. That was like the normal way of thinking, It's like more tribal. I mean, not that it still isn't tribal in a lot of ways, whatever, and like people still have that shit with like patriotism and whatnot, but what I'm really saying is like there was a historian that I can think of that he did a lot of writing about other cultures like the Scythians and the Egyptians and other cultures that were like surrounding the Greeks. And he talked a lot about how they had like similar struggles and like shared like human things. He didn't ever like come out and oppose slavery, but he did talk and like portray other people in other cultures as like they're like that they're a lot like us. And Seneca, another one who was Roman later. He was later. He's like one of the Stoics, but he, for example, with the slavery stuff, he didn't oppose slavery. He didn't ever like go big picture criticizing the whole system and like the Roman Empire or any of that shit. But he was more talking about like how to live, like this, what the Stoics are. They're kind of like a Zen almost. But what he did say about slaves was that they should be treated kindly because they are humans like us. Like whatever kind of like whatever you're willing to like do to them, you would be willing to do to someone who's not a slave, basically. And like, if you don't respect the humanity in them, then you don't respect the humanity in yourself, and that kind of shit. So like, anyways, those are a couple like ancient history examples. Well, I don't know about ancient, but like classical history. There was another guy that I thought of named Michael Montaigne or Michel Montaigne or whatever, however you pronounce French dude, obviously. But he was a famous essayist. He actually the word essay is coined after him. I don't know if he invented the word, maybe, but like he was the originator of that kind of like style. So he wrote like thousands of essays on things. But he has one really famous one that came to mind in that conversation called On Cannibal. On Cannibals or On Cannibalism, I think. It might be On Cannibals, whatever. In that essay, he talks about how fucking, like, people look at cannibals. He's like kind of studying cannibal cultures and like the moral acceptability of cannibalism in these tribal cultures. But he's basically comparing them to like European society and showing or trying to show how like European society is just as barbaric and terrible. You know, and that like there's no like that they shouldn't really you shouldn't really look at yourself as like being better than them. You know, because while you're doing this shit basically like you know, perpetrating these wars and like going on these fucking witch hunts and like persecuting people and like whatever. So I think like there's that, and that was like in the 1500s when he wrote that. like like fucking 500 years ago, bro.
Drake looks like he was honest.
So like the presidents that we're talking about are definitely after that. And then we were talking about in the abolition movement because he brought something up about how, which is what I was talking about, the Gangs of New York stuff the other day, where it was like a lot of those northern, like anti-South, anti-slavery people, they didn't like black folks, or they just kind of took it for granted that, you know, oh, that white people were like racially, genetically superior or whatever to everybody, but and they didn't really consider Italians or Irish to be white either. But anyways, the thing is, with those guys, like, that was like maybe what we were talking about, like the general kind of public sentiment. Like, it was more common, I guess. But in the abolition era, dude, of course you can find a lot more examples of people like that who are trying to humanize Native Americans and black folks and stuff. I'm glad my friend Jason brought that John Quincy Adams stuff up too, because John Quincy Adams did that too for the Native Americans, and that was like way before Andrew Jackson. I mean, never mind. Not John Quincy Adams, John Adams. I got confused. I got my wires crossed here, because John Quincy Adams is the one who did kind of like want to protect the Native Americans, and like really, like, you can tell by what he was saying, and like his heart went out to them, man. Like, he really was appalled and felt terrible about like the way they had been treated. And that was right after Andrew Jackson. But anyways, the whole Quaker society too. Like the Quakers, I don't know if you know much about them, but they were big since the foundation of the United States, but they were really big in like the Philadelphia, and I think Virginia, and like I don't know so much about Virginia. Like, I think Ben Franklin was like somehow associated with them too, but anyways, the Quakers were like they were a religious Christian group, but they were, I don't know how to describe them. Maybe like something similar to the Amish, but they were real, like, kind of like salt of the earth people, but they were also very like as far as like the spectrum, the like spectrum of Christianity goes, they were very liberal and like more on the side of like Jesus feeding the sick and like uplifting the poor and that kind of stuff. So like so the Quakers they were huge in helping like runaway slave groups, and they were like really instrumental in getting the Underground Railroad like going. Well, like in the very beginning, it wasn't by any means that the Quakers like did that for them or something. You know what I mean? Like they did it themselves in the beginning, but the Quakers were like very supportive and helped out a lot. That use what to invalidate them? You can't stand when white people use what to invalidate the black community? Like genetic arguments bullshit or what? Okay, we gotta get out of here. I haven't been paying attention, but we gotta go back to her home. Wait, they do that? They say like Irish and Italian people had it worse or something, or what? Oh shit. Hold on. Okay. Oh, you mean like yeah, they like worked on the fucking railroad or whatever? I mean the Irish did. I'm gonna go in a second. I think we're gonna go see a movie or something. Oh, the fuck? Yeah.
What do you suppose they do for fun around here?
I think I'm gonna. What do you mean? What do they do for fun around here? This is your fucking home. The fuck? Alright, whatever, dude. I'm just gonna stop right here. I think like that whole whatever they were enslaved or something, that's like that's not a real thing, right? It sounds like bullshit to me, dude. But anyways, yeah. I'll see you later. I'll be back probably tomorrow or something.